Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It's October 27th, Sunday, 2024. I've been wanting to do a video about bells. Have you noticed that there's no bells around anymore? Younger people may not remember this, but there used to be bells everywhere in America. Everywhere. In schools, churches, just everywhere. At town squares. The history of bells goes back way before even 4,000 years ago in ancient China. They were used for timekeeping devices. And the first ones were made of pottery. The Chinese to this day, they ring bells in their home on the Chinese New Year. It's supposed to be to cleanse spiritually and to bring good luck. Now, I believe that the bells were taken purposely in America. We don't see them anymore. We were told that they were melted down to use for ammo for wars, which would do the opposite of what bells are intended to do. Bells actually heal. They have a healing frequency to them, and they also cleanse spiritually. There's a very long history in so many cultures about that prove that they ward off evil, things like that. And so I believe that they were taken down on purpose and melted down. So they were everywhere, but now it's really rare to see them. I was a Salvation Army bell ringer for about 4 years here, and I loved it. I loved greeting people. I used to work at the store that I was in front of, bell ringing, and I just loved it. I recognized some of the customers and co-workers there, and it's not too cold here in Northeast Alabama, in the winter, so I really didn't mind it. I just wore my big coat, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed ringing the bells. And when I was a little kid, some of my first memories are in downtown Toledo around Christmas time. My mother would take me down there, and we would put something in the little Salvation Army bucket. And when you heard the bells, it's Christmas time, right? Salvation Army bells. I believe that it is the reason the bells being pretty much gone now. I think this is a real omen, and it signals increasing darkness over America, especially because bells are a sign of hope and cheer and healing energy, cleansing energy. And I wanted to tell you about something that happened. I took my kids. I used to go cross country from Oklahoma back to Ohio, my home state of Northern Ohio, and I was in Oklahoma, and the kids and I would drive cross country. Well, there was this really special place I stopped at one time, and it's a shrine in Belleville, Illinois, near the Missouri border, and it's called Our Lady of Snows. It's a Catholic shrine. Those are the biggest bells I've ever seen in my life, and we had to stop. It was dark at that time, and the kids had to take a rest and go to the bathroom, and so we stopped there. It's always open, as it is a Catholic shrine. It's always open to the public. And there's altars and candles. You can light a candle and for a prayer for a loved one or remembrance of a loved one. It's just a beautiful, peaceful place. I mean, you could feel, the air there is different when you walk up to that area. Now, this place is on acreage. It's really big. It's not just a shrine. But anyway, we were walking among an area with the bells, and they started going off. My son Rick was like, I don't know, I think he was like 9 or 10 years old. It scared us so bad because it was so loud. These bells were like, I can't even hardly describe how big they were. They were just big, like 3 times the size of my Jeep Cherokee. They were huge. They had to weigh tons. They started going off, more than one. I think there was like 3, and we were right next to them. It was crazy. He jumped out of his skin. He started crying. It scared him so bad. I hope I don't embarrass him by saying that, but I started laughing so hard, and it's one of my best memories. But anyway, I wanted to tell you, I wanted to bring that up because has anybody else noticed that bells are gone pretty much? Am I the only one who notices that bells are now gone? They were in schoolhouses, they were everywhere. It's just kind of a sad little thing. Something that is lost to America and probably won't ever come back. Nellie's Farm signing off.